I've been playing Genshin Impact for exactly 1,042 days. Those are real days, right? It's real, right? These are real days. Like, these are not like in-game days, right? That's a lot of time. And since Natlan is coming out, I thought it'd be a good idea to go over everything I've done on my accounts. If you did not miss any days, it should be 1,399 days. I'll be fucking completely honest. If you play Genshin Impact for 1,399 days straight without missing a single day of logging in, you might want to see a therapist. Wait, does anybody actually have 1,399 days logged in? Does anybody in chat have that? Wait, you unironically do? But like, how though? But like, how? Even the most dedicated players has got to be like, I need a break from Genshin. I can't log in today. I can't log in. Like, sometimes you have to say that, right? Is this your job, by the way? Are you a professional Genshin Impact resin spender? But anyways, let's go over everything I've done. Let me pull in my script. What do Genshin players brag about? Let's say I'm on a date with a Genshin Impact player. What would they talk about? Oh, achievements. I have 755. That's not a lot, but the only thing I care about is having more achievements than Zyok. So let's see his achievements. Motherfucker! He realistically only has 40 more achievements than me. Okay, I mean, to be fair, that's not that much, right? I can get 40 achievements today, you know? Oh, I know what to show you. Do you guys know you can find out which 5-star character you pulled first? You might not have photographic memory. You might be like, oh, Paikon, I don't remember. It was such a long time ago. There's a way to find out. If you go to your avatar and you go all the way up in the beginning, the icons are actually sorted in the order of the characters that you get. They patched it? What? You can't see it anymore? That is so bullshit. Why would you patch that? You just need to go to the statue of the 7. Wait, what does that even mean? Just put on Traveler. What does that even mean, dude? What are you trying to have me do? Statue blessing? Is this how you see the order of the characters now? Does character archive show you the order as well? It shows you the date only. Oh, but can you sort by the date? You can't even sort by the date. Let's see my first 5-star character on my account. It is Mona, and then I got Diluc, and then I got Venti. I think I unironically got all the best characters in the first patch. Venti is useless now, so it's like whatever, right? I got Xiangling joined my party pretty early, and then Fischl. You guys remember getting like 3 copies of Fischl in like the first 3 events because they don't have any characters back then, and all they did was give free copies of Fischl out like it's candy. That was fun. I think Diluc was my main character up until I don't even know when. When did I get Xiao? Let's see when I got Xiao. I got Xiao here. Xiao was unironically the first C6. I C6'd Xiao on his release date. So I think my mains went from Diluc and then Xiao, and then I spent a good amount of time playing Eula and then Raiden, and then from there I basically only played Archons. The most played characters other than Eula are my Archons, unironically, and then like no one else. Got Hu Tao, Albedo, Ito. I don't really care about Ito. Shenhe, Ganyu, Ye Miko, Ayato. Didn't really use them that much. Then we finally get our second Dendro character, which is Tignari. Didn't really use him that much until I C6 Nahida. Why do you skip John Lee first banner? I'll be completely honest. I forgot why. Oh, it was because he was so bad. A lot of people don't know this. John Lee on his release was really not that great. It wasn't until the rerun banner where they actually buffed him. That's when I got John Lee. John Lee on his first initial banner was really bad. Like, actually bad. His signature weapon is still really bad. I don't think anybody uses his signature weapon, by the way. If you are using John Lee's signature weapon, you should probably switch it. And then I used Nahida the most, and then after that, I didn't really use Alhaitham that much, honestly. After that, I didn't use Neuvillette. Yeah, I didn't really use Neuvillette that much. I didn't really use Risley that much. I used Farina for majority of the time, and I also used Yelan. So I guess like my top characters I have used over the years are Bennett for sure, Xiangling, Fischl, Diluc, Xingqiu, Venti, all the way up until the beginning of Inazuma, Xiao, John Lee, Eula, Kazuha, Raiden, Yelan, Nahida, Farina. And that's about it. How many characters did I just name? I think I named less than like 10 characters. I did use Chi-Chi for a good amount of time, but that was because it was a meme. Do you guys want to know the weirdest thing about my Beto though? My Beto is level 90, but she's friendship level 1. I think I actually crowned her as well. Almost crowned. To be fair, Beto back in the day was really good, but that's mainly because back in the day, Genshin Impact has 3 sub DPSs in total. Beto was one of them. Beto's ult was unironically really good for electro charged teams. And in the situation where there's like 2 monsters right next to each other, she's really good in that situation because the lightning from her burst just bounce back and forth between the 2 monsters and it does a lot of damage. These days, you have a lot more options. So she kind of got like pushed out of her spotlights. That and electro characters are not really that great other than for Aggravate or Hyper Bloom. She's still nice with Overload. Nobody uses Overload. Even when Chevreuse exists, nobody really uses Overload. Overload is actually quite used. Okay, but like everybody just does 360 spin Neuvillette, so I don't really... That kind of just overshadows it, right? Okay, what else do I have on my script? Oh, I guess I can show you the one achievement that people really care about, okay? Purveyor of Punishment. So basically, this achievement shows you the maximum damage you have dealt. Mine is 2.3 million. No need to brag. I'm not bragging. You no need to brag. It's a pretty good number. I'm trying to aim for 9.9 million. It's gonna be really good. I got this right before December of the year that Genshin Impact came out. Okay, to be fair, back in the day, it's actually really hard to level up because you don't have a lot of main quests. Like the main source of your AR comes from main quests, right? Getting over 50k crit damage was actually pretty hard. So like took me like what, 2 months? Wait, is there any other achievement that people care about? The teapot plants? What the fuck is the teapot plants? Fishing? There's no way Genshin Impact players brag about how much fishes they have gotten, right? You have to plant in the teapot like 800 times. But what does that say about you as a person if you have that achievement? Plant a plant in your teapot 800 times? What the fuck? You need to fish 2,000 times? What are the achievements called? Ding, ding, ding. I have 200 fishes. I'm actually kind of surprised that I even have 200 fishes. You cannot pay me to fish in Genshin Impact. It's like trying to not fall asleep while watching paint dry. What's the teapot one, chat? What's the teapot one? Oh, these ones? Okay, I gathered 90. They have a different category for each realm. You need to get 800 for all 3. So it's not 800. It's even worse. It's 800 times 3. Okay, that's actually the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Wait, chat, can I get 40 achievements today and beat Ziox? Do your world quests. Never mind. Never mind. World quest, each one is like what? 2 hours if you skip? Let's look at our exploration. Now, in the beginning, I was very diligent. 100% in Wind Whale Highland and Gale Song Hill. And then you have Bright Crown Mountains. You have 75%. There's only so many chests you can collect in Genshin Impact before you say fuck it. Because doing world quests don't actually give you exploration percent. It's the puzzles that you solve during the world quest that gives you percents because you get chests. And chest gives you exploration progress. Just use the compass. I tried that in Inazuma and guess what happened? 76%, 72%. I ran out of chests in Inazuma, bro. I tried really hard to get my tree to level 50 and take a look at this. 43. I cannot find any more chests, chat. It doesn't exist. Chests don't exist. I'm stuck at level 44 of my tree. Chat, I am not using an interactive map. Looking back and forth between the interactive map and my game screen literally gives me a headache. It's even worse when the compass points you to a chest that is locked behind a puzzle. And then you solve part of the puzzles just to find out like part 3 requires you to do a world quest. I cannot. What about my Liyue? We have a 77% in Bishui Plain, 76 in Chonji Estuary, 74 in Sea of Clouds, 74 in Lisha, 44 in Chasm. I mean, that's pretty high, right? Nobody goes to Chenyu Vale these days. This region might as well not exist. That's pretty good, right? Like an average of like a 70. If you average every single percent in my Liyue region, it averaged out to like 70, so it's pretty good. I guess we could take a look at Enkanamia. 58, that's pretty high. Name one person that goes into Enkanamia after they did the world quests. You can't. That's right. Nobody goes there. It's depressing. It's dark. It's cold. Nobody ever plays Genshin Impact and be like, let's find a relaxing place to relax in and Kanamia. The music is peak. The music is literally depression. Sumeru, we have 74% in the Lokapala jungle. Vanarana, 100%ing Vanarana unironically was really fucking hard. Was this really hard because I tried to 100% it on the first day when the region came out? Is it easier to 100% Vanarana after like the second part came out or something like that? This one was really fucking hard. You basically have to collect every single chest in that place to 100% it. But when it came out, you did not have a compass. So you literally had to look in every single corner of the map for chests. It took 7 hours to 100% this tiny region. Ardravi Valley 71, land of lower. Okay, to be fair, nobody wants to explore the desert. Imagine being a person that wants to explore the desert. It's literally just sand, not a shred of color anywhere. The entire region is just yellow. Desert is nice. Says who? Whoever says, yes, let me find the most relaxing place on earth to relax in. The desert. Nobody sightsees in a desert. Suntan? Yeah, you get a suntan. At the beach, man. Who the fuck gets a suntan in the desert? If I had to literally go around looking for chests in the desert, I might go insane. Yeah, Viray Lajavard, 56%. This also averages out to like 70%. So like a C is like an average, right? So it's pretty good. Fontaine, unironically, I 100% 3 of the regions. I'm pretty proud of myself. This was really hard to do. It's because I did it on the day the region got released. People helped you, bro. I didn't say by myself. When this was released, half of like the Bello region wasn't even released. So you literally have to scour the entire region for all the chests you can find to 100% each region. You had to find every single Hydroculus available and you had to find every single chest available. But I think I just made it difficult for no reason. Every other region, 66. You know what? We'll go back there sometimes. One day we'll go back to all of these regions and 100% them. Surely. Back in my day, Genshin didn't even have a map. I don't know what version of Genshin you were playing. I think you're playing the wrong game. Let me show you my teapot. Let me show you my pot of tea. Wrong place. For some of my realms, I like to keep my house minimal. I'm a minimalist. Sometimes you just need a place to sit, okay? If you guys remember this, that means you're an OG player. Okay, let me collect some gold first. Nice, 60k. Is that a lot? What's like the average amount of coins people have these days? I kind of gave up on teapot a while ago, so none of the places are really interesting except for cool aisles. Back in the day when a teapot was released, this was the fastest way to level up your teapots and get the whatever resin. So you just make a bunch of these, right? Doesn't seem like a lot, right? It's kind of a lot. I don't know what people do these days. I'm pretty sure people can legitimately build a beautiful house without using this strategy, but this back in the day was the fastest. I had more in here. Dude, is there a room that didn't have these? I just fucking blocked. Wait, what? What the fuck? Wait, this room? I genuinely forgot there was more. Ooh, in here? Empty room. Finally. That's basically my teapot. Ooh, I have one more thing to show you. Isn't this like an architectural like miracle? Look at this. Stairs. But they're not really stairs. They're actually individual slabs made to look like stairs. So you could go up like this. Woo! You go down like this from the side. Oh my God, it's like smoother than my ass cheeks. Like I could have built the pyramids faster. If they hired me back in the day to build the pyramids, I could have finished it within like a day. They might as well just hire me to build the Eiffel Tower at this point. I have one more thing. Give me a second. This is another architectural miracle. You might be like, what's so special about this, right, PyCon? What's so special about this? Let me turn on this feature called Bloom. And then let's just turn the time to nighttime. Ta-da! Look at this. Look at this. And they say artificial sun is not possible. Look at this. Boom. Myth busted. I also have the rarest fishes. These are limited time fishes that can only be caught during that one event. I forgot which event it was. Showcase your abyss history. Okay, fine. I'll showcase my abyss history. This is the current latest abyss. 36 stars. What's battles fought, by the way? The number of times you played abyss. What does that even mean? Oh, the best you can do is 12, right? If you beat it on your first try, it's 12 because it's 4 floors and 3 chambers each floor. Okay, 14's still pretty good, okay? okay? This abyss is really hard, so it required like extra attention. Strongest single strike, 240k. Not that bad. Most damage taken by my Baiju for some reason. Most defeats. I'm surprised Farina has the most defeats. You can see the history in game as well, right? Let me show you the history in the game. How do you have to repeat it as a mega whale? Genshin Impact introduced this thing called hiding UI. So you just do this and it hides your UI. I did Abyss like this. You can't see your HP bar. You can't see who has elemental bursts up. You can't see the boss's HP. You can't see the time. Does it show the history of all your abysses in here or no? It does show, chat, but it only shows you up to a year. I think I have 36 star abyss since like 1.3, but this only shows like a year of history. All right, let's see back in the day. Let's see what I used. See, Eula. I used Eula. Strongest single strike, almost 1 million. I'm surprised I used Alhaitham back then. Wait, since when? Why did I use Alhaitham again? And then over here, I still use Eula, 600k. Most damage taken by Nahida. Wait, why though? Still use Eula. Did I really not break 1 mil using Eula in Abyss? Most defeat with shorts. Okay, very good. This one's Lene, and then I didn't use Eula in this. I used Raiden Shogun. And then I started using Yilan, I think. And then Yilan really popped off. This one's Neuvillette. I think this was during his banner. That's like the only explanation I have. And then Yilan again. Holy shit. Yilan took up 4 of the 5 categories here. Yilan Farina. I think this was during Farina's release. Did Farina come out or did Neuvillette come out first? Neuvillette first? This has got to be Farina's release then. It's just Yilan, Farina, and Nahida. Literally all the categories. Maybe Raiden shows up like once in a while. Oh, Eula! Eula back in the roster. And she's out of the roster. Shao! Who's a Shao man again? Eula! Eula breaking 1 mil in the next one. Arlanchino! Arlanchino's release. The only time I see a new character is during their release. Isn't that crazy? Okay, and we're back to Farina, Nahida, Yilan. Chlorine! Oh, chlorine! Chlorine! And we're back. That's basically my Abyss history. You use same team every single time. What's wrong with using what works, huh? This just says something about my personality, you know? I'm a man of loyalty. Imagine using other characters when the same 8 characters work. All right, weapons. I'm pretty sure I have every single 5-star weapon. Is there a weapon that I'm missing? Chat, name one weapon. I can show you that weapon right now. Name one 5-star weapon that you don't see here. The Unforged. Unfortunately, you're wrong. It's level 80. I don't know why it's level 80 though. Aquila Vavonia, I have 2 copies, unironically. Summit Shaper? I don't have Summit Shaper. You're right. That weapon's never getting a rerun. This line of weapon is literally extinct. I literally cannot get the Summit Shaper anymore. I even have Memory of Dust. Collecting dust. Get it? Get it? It's sitting there. It's at level 40. Why is it at level 40? Wait, I don't have Summit Shaper. I have the Vortex Vanquisher though. I have John Lee's signature weapon at level 74. I even have every single battle pass weapon at R5. Deathmatch over here. Black Sword. Viridescent Hunt. Solar Pearl. Oh, and the Claymore, I guess. Serpent Spine. That's it. That's like the first season, right? I don't care about the second season. I kind of gave up. I do have the catch at level 1 R1. I'm literally never fishing in my life, like ever. Okay, but that's not the real important part. The real important part is if you have the event weapons. Check this out. Chat, how many of you have this? R5 Festering Desire. Anybody in chat? Anybody in chat? Anybody? And then I also have this. The Tokabo Shigure. I'm pretty... When do you even get this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get this from that one event where you like hunt ghosts or something like that, right? Other events weapons like Windbloom Ode that you get from the first Windbloom events. Fading Twilights. Cinnabar Spindle. Cinnabar Spindle right here for you. Right here. You like it? Show Fish Claymore. Shut the fuck up right now. Okay, I missed the events by the last day and I didn't get it to R5. Actually pissed me off. Do you have Dodoko Tails? I am glad you asked. R5 Dodoko Tails. Wait, what's the second rarest weapon? I know Festering Desire is probably the rarest weapon. What's like the second rarest events weapon? It has to be the one after that, right? After Festering Desire. First Windbloom. Oh, okay. I already showed you guys that, right? I think with each event, it gets like less rare, right? The first event's weapon's always really rare. And then then when you move on to the other events, it's like less rare. Anybody want to see anything else? Do you have the pipe? No, I don't have the pipe. You get the pipe from fishing. I know, I don't fish. All right, for my characters, I have every single character in the game minus Emily. Okay, if this video comes out after Emily, it's not my fault. Okay, I made this video before Emily, so just pretend that Emily is like somewhere here. I'm pretty sure every single one of my 4-stars are C6 or almost C6, except for maybe Mika. You know what? I think if Mika is C6, I can break my old Eula record. Traveler, check this out. C6 Traveler. And then my John Lee is C6 with 51,000 HP. Weapon I use Favonius Lance. Wait, what? Why? Oh, because I want his burst to be up. But why though? Oh, because I generate more energy from my other teammates, right? I forgot. Artifacts, 4-piece tenacity, like always. I'm pretty sure every single one of these pieces just has really high HP rolls. Talents, I think I crowned his E. My other C6 characters is Jean. Okay, but Jean doesn't have anything because nobody uses Jean. Imagine using Jean in 2024. A level 90 Primordial Jade for some reason. I forgot why, but she is C6. I think I stopped using Jean very, very early on. I think I stopped using Jean before Inazuma came out. I guess we can count how many C6 I have over here, right? John Lee, Jean, Eula, Chi-Chi, Raiden, Kaching, Nahida, Farina, Yilan, Diluc, Xiao, Venti, Mona, and Tignari. That's about it. I'm pretty sure Tignari is C6. C6 Tignari. Weapons, Hunter's Path, artifacts, 4-piece Wanderers. 86% crit, 174% crit damage, 136 ER, 346 EM. It's honestly not that great. It's not as good as you think it is. This could be a lot better, but I don't really farm for Tignari. Okay, we can go over my Eula. Weapon, R5, Song of Broken Pines. Artifacts, a mess. Artifacts, 4-piece Pale Flame, okay? Constellation 6, of course. Talents, Crown, Normal Attack, and Crown Q. 62% crit. It's a bit low. It's fine. If you run double Cryo, you'll have enough crit rates. 197% crit damage. I think she has the best circlet I have as well, which is this one with 34% crit damage on a crit rate circlet. I have not gotten a single good circlet ever since. Well, I have like the opposite maybe. The highest crit damage circlet I have with crit rates substat is 14% on my crit rate substat. 14% crit rate is 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls into crit rate. That's pretty good, right? That's Eula. Chi-Chi is just literally here for the vibe. R4 Aquila Vovonia. Constellation 6. Triple crowned. I triple crowned my Chi-Chi. This is unironically the only character I have triple crowned. Artifacts, okay, forget about the artifacts. You could literally put anything on here. Usually I either put 2-piece Pale Flame and 2-piece Bloodstained for physical damage Chi-Chi. Either that or the clam set. Nothing much to see here, nothing much to show. Raiden Shogun, probably one of the hardest characters to build. Weapon, Engulfing Lightning, R5. Artifacts, 4-piece emblem. And I think one of the pieces is actually really good here. Like, this is the best circle that I have for this set, I think. It's not even that good. It's like 3 rolls into crit rate. This goblet is also not that great. 9% crit, 6% crit damage. It's not that great. Energy Recharge Sands with 8% crit, 12% crit damage. Again, not that great. Plume is also not that great. This is probably the best flower that I have. 14% crit rate, 12% energy recharge, 12% crit damage. With all of that, I have 56% crit rate, could be higher, 165% crit damage, and then 271% energy recharge, which is a lot more if you burst, since her weapon also gives you ER after you burst. I also use Hyper Bloom on her sometimes, but like Hyper Bloom is easy. You just stack EM. Just literally stack as much elemental mastery as possible. All right, Kaching. Okay, I'll be completely honest. This character I literally do not use. I got C6 Kaching and I never used this character. I literally put this sword on her as a joke. I think I used her a bit back in the day when only Diluc and her were like the main DPSs, but after that I never used her ever again. I think I used her a bit for Aggravate when Dendro came out. I think it was because she was the only good like character that was able to use Aggravate when Dendro was released, but after that I never really used her. This character actually fell off a cliff. Nahida, honestly, I'm kind of confused about how I build my Nahida. I have her signature weapon at R1, but artifacts, 4-piece Deepwood. I use crit damage circlet, and I use EM Goblet. I'm pretty sure if you use her as like a main DPS, you would put like Dendro damage on this, right? I think I put Elemental Mastery because I'm using her as like a sub DPS support to provide other people with elemental mastery. With all of that, I have 876 EM, 38% crit, 174% crit damage. And then my energy recharge isn't that high, but she gets her burst fairly fast, so it's not really an issue. Constellation 6 talents. I should really crown one of these. These deserve to get crowned. All right, next character, Farina. HP is kind of low right now because I'm not using Hydro Resonance. Weapon, R5 Splendor of Tranquil Waters. I hate this weapon so much. It looks so ugly, but it is what it is. Artifacts, 4P's Golden Troop. HP Sands, probably one of the best HP Sands I have. 3% crit rates, 35% crit damage. Plume is also pretty good. 10% crit rate, 21% crit damage with some HP as well. Flowers also kind of okay since you have energy recharge here. 10% crit, 6% crit damage, 17% energy recharge. Circlet is kind of okay as well. 10% crit rates and 15% energy recharge. Goblet is mid, kind of. 10% crits, 13% crit damage with some HP. With all of that, comes out to 70% crit rate, 276% crit damage, 133 energy recharge, which is actually pretty good. I have Constellation 6, but it's kind of a waste. In the beginning, I kind of used this Constellation 6 a lot, but I kind of got lazy and just basically, because it's like kind of annoying to use, you have to like swap to her healing form and then attack a couple times, then you have to swap back. So I just ignore her C6. Talents, Crown E and Q. Yelan. Okay, my Yelan's actually kind of bad. R2 Aqua Simulacra. Artifacts, 4-piece emblem. And each one of these is like, there's nothing to write home about. They're all pretty bad. Like, what is this? Like, what even am I looking at? They're all so bad. Constellation 6, Crown Q. With all of that, stats comes out to 67% crit rates, 249% crit damage, 120 ER. Should be a lot higher for all of these, but it is what it is. And then Luke, the OG, my OG DPS, Beacon of Reed C after Daya came out, but I used to use Wolf's Gravestone on him. Artifacts, 4-piece Crimson Witch. Pretty sure all these kind of suck as well. Let me take a look. 14% crit damage, 13% crit rate. That's actually not bad. No crit rate. It's fine. It's fine. Flower, pretty bad as well. Circlet, Goblet. Oh my god. Okay, but like it's on set and nobody really farms the witch domain anymore, so it is what it is. Constellation 6, of course, not crowned. It's because I moved on to Raiden, I think. Okay, with that all comes out to 85% crit, 184% crit damage, 114 ER. And then we have Shao, this piece of shit character. Staff of Homa. I think before I got Staff of Homa, I was using Primordial Jade on him. Artifacts, 4-piece Vermilion. It's not too good. The Goblet's kind of okay. 18% crit damage, 13% crit rate. Sands, it's okay. 13% crit, 13% crit damage. Plume's kind of bad. 12% crit damage, 5% crit rates. It's not that good. All that comes out to 75% crit rate, 230% crit damage, no ER. And this guy's never getting his burst. Constellation 6, Crown E. My Venti build has been like the same for the longest time. Algae of the End, and then Artifacts, 4-piece Viridescent. Nothing to write home about. It's literally just energy recharge on energy recharge on energy recharge. Actually, it has some crit rate, crit damage to it as well, but mostly energy recharge. 226% energy recharge, 26% crit, 179% crit damage, C6, no crown talents. I literally have not used Mona in like forever. Weapon, don't even look at it. Constellation 6, that's all you really need to look at. I think I crowned her Q as well. Not even! Okay, never mind. That's basically it for my C6 characters. I guess we can go over the character that I probably use the most. That's not C6, which is probably like Kazuha or something like that. 1000 EM, weapon, R5 Freedom Sworn, artifacts, 4-piece Viridescent. Basically just all EM rolls on them. It's Constellation 2, which is probably the best one. Constellation 6, you don't really need C6 on Kazuha. Let's go over the 4-star characters that I use the most, I guess. Xingqiu. Oh my god. Weapon, R5 Sacrificial Sword, artifacts, 4-piece emblem. It's actually so hard to farm because every single one of my characters needs this set. Don't look at it. It's not that great. Okay, whatever. This one's actually pretty good. Not that bad. Flower. Okay, don't look at anything else. All that comes out to 36% crit rates, 174% 94% crit damage, 223 ER. Constellation 6. I crowned his Q because you're supposed to crown his Q. I guess we can go Xiangling as well. Xiangling. Pretty sure you're supposed to use the catch R5, but I don't have the catch R5, so it is what it is. I'm too lazy to level it. Again, 4-piece emblem. Everybody uses this set. Can you stop? The artifacts are not that great. It's the best I can do. Oh, that comes out to 68% crit, 139 crit damage, 198 ER. Talons, I should probably crown the Q. Bennett's, I mean, is there anything to say about Bennett's other than literally just like HP stacking? Maybe with some ER. I think I have ER sands on him, and that's about it. But yeah, that's it for the characters, I'm pretty sure. I don't really have anything to write home about for the other characters, honestly. All their artifacts are not that great, but I can show you the best artifact I have. It's an HP sands with 28% crit damage and 11% crit rates. Take it in. Take some screenshots. I'll just give you guys a moment to take some pictures. I won't look. That's literally the best I have after 1,000 days of playing. Well, some comes close, but like this is the best one. One request I have. Can the devs not increase this limit by like 500? Can they just add another 0 at the end? Like I keep running out of room and I'm literally just hoarding artifacts because God forbid Hoyoverse decides to release a defense scaling character that's actually good. And I threw away all my defense pieces. And then I just cry myself to sleep that night. I can show you my collection of boxes that I got from the Abyss. These are never getting opened. I have 142 fragile resin and 186 dream solvents. That's pretty good, right? Is that a lot of dream solvents? How many dream solvents does the average player have? Why do you have shrine keys? I'm too lazy to open the shrines. Are there like limited time gadgets? You do have limited time gadgets. Chat, I have 4 Sealy colors. I have the blue one, the green one, the purple one, and the piss one. Chat, is there like a rarest gadget in Genshin Impact? What's like the rarest one? Wait, the Oceanid pet is the rarest one? Wait, when did you even get the Oceanid pet? I forgot. I know that's not the first pet. The first pet is one of these Sealies. It's before 1.4? Oh my god, that is old. Are you jealous, chat? Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, what is this, chat? What else do people show off? Do you have all the gliders? Okay, I don't have the gliders from like a lot of places, but I'm only missing this glider. I don't have a PS4 or a PS5. I literally cannot get this. You can borrow a friend's PS4 5 so you can get the glider. Oh, now I just need some friends.